Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tochurita, and if this is the first time watching my video, welcome to the channel. And on this channel we discuss about business and everything important in life. You guys, today we are talking about how to avoid pricing mistakes. Like, I made these mistakes a lot in my business, and I decided to come and share with you guys, just for those of you who are just starting or still in the business, that so that you just can avoid it, right? So in case I'm looking down, I've jotted the things down, and I'm just going to be looking down to explain further. Okay, so let's just dive in. Mhm. As a business, you should know how to put pricing to your product, your services. You have to consider a lot of things before you can put price on your products. So the first mistake that you can make as a business owner in pricing your business is you can underprice your product. you know you can say, okay, you want to give a certain price just to bring in more customers and have loyal customers and all of that, not knowing that you're actually underpricing your product, like your service. Customers will not tell you this because it's cheap for them, so it's affordable for them and all. So even your customers product that might not be able to meet up with your own value because you're underpricing your products, they will always come back to you. So that's number one mistake. Once you underprice your products, is a big problem. It's going to result to revenue loss, and you'll not be able to get profits and all of that. And number two is overpricing. You might not have done your market research, you might not have done a lot of things, and you just decide to place a certain price. You are not considering your competitors and all of that, so you put a certain price on your product, not knowing that your competitors are actually selling much lesser than what you put. So, and you're wondering why your products are not moving, why you're not having new customers, why your customers are not returning and all of that. So overpricing is actually a very big mistake to your business. Okay. The next point is ignoring costs. So you're putting price on your product, and you are ignoring the cost, the expenses, the production expenses, and the expenses that you run in the business. So you're just putting cost on the price without considering those things, adding it to the cost and all of that. So it's going to really, really, really affect your business because you're going to be having a lot of losses, right? And that brings me to number four, which is not understanding the value of your products, right? So you're putting price, you don't know the value of your product, you don't know how important, or you're not passing the right message rather to your customers about your product. So they feel like you're just selling it, you're not giving them the benefits of them getting your products for that particular amount. So your customers will not be returning back because they feel like you're overpricing or you're underpricing your product. So you have to understand and pass the message of the value of your product to your customers. The next point is not understanding the market demand. You need to understand the market demand. Like, at this point in time, is it are my products like really, really needed in the market, or it's a low demand time? So you need to know this for you to be able to place your pricing. So that in that process, you have to like understand the importance of your product, right? So once you understand the importance of your product, you'll be able to know how to put the price. That's the market demand. How important is your product? Brings me to the next point, which is you discount heavily. Like, because you feel like you have not sold in the last 2 days, you need to discount, give plenty discount. This one really affected me. Yeah. So I most times, sometimes I feel like, okay, I've not really sold my target for the week, and I really need to meet the target, right? Forgetting that also the pricing will be affected. So you can give a lot of discount as a small business that is just starting. You don't need to over give discount because I presume you haven't started making profit. So you cannot just be giving discounts anyhow to people, you get. So you have to reduce too much discount. You need to consider your competitors pricing. That's the next point. So you need to know how your competitors are placing their, how they are giving price to their customers, so that you'll be able to know how to compete with them in the aspect of the pricing. Okay, so the next point is not analyzing and monitoring your sales data, right? So you need to always analyze, monitor your sales, know how you're doing for your sales. Like, you really need to check these things for you to be able to know if your price is affecting your sales, if your price is not affecting your sales. These things are very important and key in business. The next point is not communicating values. Like I said initially, you have to always communicate your values, like make your customers to understand the importance of your product, the importance of your service, and or why you are better than other people, and why your products are a certain price, right? So you have to always put that first before, putting the price. And then the last point is discounting before you explore other options or alternatives. So your customers are complaining that your prices are in a certain way, they are too expensive, they cannot afford it, or they feel, they are looking at it and they are like, okay, your price, you are underpricing your product. Like, they see it in other places and they are quite expensive, but your own is very cheap. So they feel like your products are not original, because there are a lot of customers that actually feel like when a product is expensive, that means it's original, and they value it more than when it's much cheaper and affordable, you understand. So you have to always explore these other options, like improving your product, the way you present your product. If you're putting your price in a certain way, like probably you are overpricing your product, they are expected to see why you are overpricing your product, or why your products are more expensive than others, right? And then if you are underpricing your product, you have to try a way to meet up with your competitors, like increase increase your product value. Okay, so that when once you increase your price, they know the reason why you're increasing your price. Okay guys, so this is the end of my video, and if you enjoyed this video, if it was useful to you, please give it a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and remain blessed. See you on my next one. Bye.